Hello everyone, this will be my IV build. I know the game is out, this is a way for me to play this character and this hero. And I thought it gives some ideas. Instead of going a lot of weapon heavy, I just use some utility, speed damage, and I focus the entirety of the build on cooldown reduction, charges for the bomb. And just spamming the ultimate, moving around, using ultimate every now and then for team fights, and scaling the spirit and try to be a bit tanky so I don't get one shot. With the airdrop giving bullet shield, it's already very easy to make this character tanky and have some sustain. So there is that. One thing is that early on it struggles a little bit, so you kind of want to rush either this or this depending if you are versus bullet type of damage or spirit type of damage, and kind of all champions have a bit of bullet at least, but this is something that gets with experience. Then get endurance experience, extra charge for the bomb, extra spirit and mystic burst. The boss is the key component with the cooldown, just to, you know, have one big burst of damage. Go around with the airdrop. Go through bomb, stone form, right? After you use the drop, right? Because this you activate it and you just drop. There's a lot of exposure. I'm gonna show you now.
Let's go for a ride.
Will be more like that, and you do it like that, right? Well, let's do the cooldown. As you can see, the cooldown is big, but once you have this, I don't know if everything else with the cooldown. Or one of these has some cooldown too. When you have that, it's not even that bad, because you just have a team fight and you win it, hopefully. Then just move around, push, and go back again, you know? Let me show you versus an actual hero, right? It will be more or less like that. More or less like that, okay? And I don't have all the damage because I have all these. But I guess let me show you with damage.
Ready to fly?
I don't know, you value if that's good enough or not. Tends to be good. I one shot some carries and do good decent damage, and then you just end with the Q and all that. Another thing I wanted to say is that I cannot remove them or what? There's a lot of yeah, I want to sell everything. What the fuck?
I probably should spend this.
If you like that, I got some other stuff.
Is that yeah? You can probably build this more tanky with more utility. Maybe it's a lot of things, curse and whatnot. Maybe refresh about with the cooldowns. I don't think it's needed. That is very expensive to get there. Maybe Colossus, or sometimes I use the Soul Revert. Like more tanky, oriented for team fights and support, with some healing, like this one. That is kind of good when you are. Because once you have competitive play and all that, I see this as a support type of role, like kind of Rubik in Dota. I say Rubik because it's the first one comes to my mind. You are like kind of support, even you can play mid. You are support, and in late game you try to, you know, have some utility with cooldowns and have a focus on team fighting. But honestly, you go to the build. I think this is the default. It focuses a lot more than you will think. It's kind of an hybrid build. Focus a lot of carry because every character in this game you have the weapon. So when you're not scaling weapon, feels a bit bad. But I think it's just gonna be more or less meta sometimes, that you just don't care that much. You just don't scale that much with weapons sometimes. And just delete this. And the idea is that I use this for speed damage, a bit of speed damage. And this is just very efficient once you're in late game and your items cost 6,000. If you have the prerequisite, okay. Did this fuck up? No, this is my build, right? I don't think you want this. I don't think you want that. I never like it. So yeah, once you got so much, right, like this is 9,000, but with Brexit 6.3. Using this is just efficient, 1,000, and you hit some damage and something to do after you drop the combo. This is what you have, you know. You have something to do until then, because you go around, you go melee and all that. I tried some melee and it works well, but unless you're very melee oriented, I don't think it's like the mole guy is worth it. So yeah, more or less that. That's double with a build, okay? Let me sell everything so it's more clear. Extra charge for the bomb. Extra spirit. Again, early on it's gonna depend a bit of the matchup you have. You are solo, you have versus 2 guys. Then I like rapid charge a lot. So I can spam this to push and farm the campments. But I prioritize a lot the cooldown for the ultimate. Even that on its own is not that bad, but so I can completely move all around all the time and be aggressively. One thing I have to say about the cooldown is that you can grab allies, you can grab heroes. You go slower. Can I have an ally? Oops. Chang team is changed hero. I don't know what the fuck that was, but oh fuck me! What the hell? Anyway, freestyling it, you know. Like
Need a lift?
I know, yeah, no. That's an ally now. Okay. Ah, this was an ally. Sorry, guys. You can grab it, and you are a bit slower, right? Oh, this one is fast. Why I feel like sometimes it's a bit slower? I don't know. You can throw it, and the point is that you still do damage. Okay, so don't feel bad in this type of build. First, I thought it wasn't like this. Dude, isn't this kind of cool? I can be here like an actual gargoyle. First, I was like, okay, if I grab an ally, it's not gonna do damage, so it's a bit less oriented in team fight. But no, you can actually do that. And for example, a hero that's very good, Dynamo. You can grab Dynamo, right, and throw it, and he uses the ultimate. It's insane combo potential. So for that regard, if that's something you have some friends on that, probably the meta is gonna be a bit more oriented into team fighting and drop some damage. But I think this will make sense because in solo queue and right now in the early access, you kind of want to carry. You're not an hyper carry, but it's like kind of snowbally type of thing where you start getting very easy damage early on, very easy kills very early on, and then you snowball from then. And in late game, the advantage is so big, and you push so many lanes, and you help your teammates so much that ideally they will carry it for you, and you still provide the silence with the ultimate, a lot of damage still, okay? Even if that maybe you don't one shot, or you don't go 1 versus 9, it's still pretty decent, and you still can make some kills here and there and some picks even in lane game. So there is that, right? The vulnerability, kind of like League of Legends. I'm thinking that when you see a lot of resistance, well, you probably want to do that. And it's a problem that spirit damage is easier to hit than the bullet. And to be fair, look at this fucking weapon. This weapon is insane, and I don't even have anything like this one, you know, to shoot even faster or whatever. It's just fucking insane. So in a way, it looks like a carry, but how I see this weapon is, I don't know, this character strolls a bit early on, so it's not bad to just have this weapon with one of either of these early on, and it's fine with the spirit damage. There's of defenses. I like this for lifesteal, so when you're low HP, you can lifesteal with that. This just to have some defenses. When I have cooldown and I'm starting to roam, I like to pick this to be a bit tanky, okay? 6% both speed and bullet resistance. And then depending on what the carry is doing, you go one another. This gives bullet shield, so technically you kinda wanna go spirit damage or spirit armor. The spirit damage mitigation, but only is after using the ultimate. For that reason, I like this other thing that can be very good. Seems a bit redundant. Even that you'd be super tanky, and maybe in a competitive scenario, maybe in the future you can see that, but it's a bit redundant. Okay, and maybe you can drop the cooldowns and put this on at some point. But I don't know, seems kind of redundant, and you're kind of tanky anyway. All right. And in terms of improving, I like having charge one, then cooldown, then this damage. Okay, you hold and you go for the silence. You can go for this damage first and then the silence. I feel the silence gives so much utility for your team that let's don't troll and go for that. Anyway, that's more or less the build. Hope you guys like it, and hope this video wasn't that long. And hey, tell me in the comments what you think. If I'm trolling, I wish I could show you the history, but it's not history, right? I wish I could show you the history of the, but I'm going X2X when X is like 15, 12, okay? I get not first blow because, you know, it's a lot of people new and people just die. But even versus people that I say, okay, this guy is semi-competent and all that, I'm still killing. It's very early on, so obviously people don't know how to react versus ganks and play around ganks. Like in League of Legends, you push the lane and then you fall back, expecting the gank, and you do comments or you buy or whatever. So it's easier now, but this is a bit more like Dota, that even early on you can dive and just it's a good play, and your teammates and you are synergized. They can push the lane and you just dive, and it's very easy to dive in this game. So there is that too, okay? So I don't think it's kind of feels a bit like a gimmick, something that not anyone else is doing. But I know I'm playing like a mage kind of team fight heavy focus with some utility. So I think it's in a moment that makes sense, right? So yeah, tell me what you guys think and see you in the next video, hopefully. I wanna play, or I'm playing. Dynamo is very obvious, very strong, super strong. But unlike it doesn't have mobility, I just like mobility. That's why I pick Ivy. I'm going Kelvin, that is fucking design is the ugliest thing ever and most dull thing ever. But this thing is so fucking fun. The ultimate whatever, but this thing is so fucking fun that I like it. And plays a bit like Eevee in the sense of bomb, you know, that can you damage, you can heal with this one. Mobility, ultimate that is very decisive in team fights. And then Pocket, that I think like his ultimate is not even that good. And it's kind of like a mage with a bit more. It's very all-in because you kind of want to teleport inside to make the combo. Let me show you the combo. You do the removal or the transport teleport, and then you do damage of the satchel, right? I try a poke with this, but it's not good enough. I think this is just to apply a debuff. You just apply the buff with this, and then do the combo. So the point is, you go into a team fight unless you have a team that CCs for you, you're just gonna get blown up. Even that it's pretty strong, this character, but it's harder to play. But those are the ones that I think I wanna focus for now. Tell me you guys would like to see something else. But I wanna focus on that type of mates because this is, people describe this as a shooter, a MOBA shooter. I know this is a MOBA. Straight up. Okay, there is shooting, yeah, but it's a MOBA. It's like auto-attacking. Instead of auto-attacking, shooting, which is more interesting. Okay, they add that part of the MOBA in there, which with the third person and a lot of things make it more interesting. But you can have pure spirit builds, I feel like. I think it's fine. We'll see what the balance and the meta is in the future. But yeah, tell me you guys wanna see any other hero in the future. See you in the comments, and thanks for watching.